Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Cross in, looks like a good one. Short changes him with that pass. Not the most accurate pass. And they've got rid. And it's Davids. And the through ball. Well, there's the clearance. Mbappe finds himself offside. De Bruyne. Davids. De Bruyne. Out for a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Iniesta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Davids. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The referee has just said play on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He has found the way through. And they've been given a corner. Southampton with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Rijkaard proves just a little bit too strong. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Hakimi. Iniesta was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's gone for a throw-in. Kajolu. Looking here to chip it through. Ball's gone out of play. Now that's well seen too. That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target.
Well played and well cleared.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this? Kadiolu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. He's had it taken off him. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Iniesta. Good chance here. Messi. Oh, strongly challenged there. Shot could be on. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to go one up. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer for Tunisia after 37 minutes is number 9, David Villa.
Tunisia have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Cleared away. Rijkaard. He's had a shot! It's a loose ball. Messi. Now it's Martinez. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Kadiolu. Kadiolu going full steam ahead down the left flank. Martinez looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. David Villa! Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Van Dijk. And it's Hakimi. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Mbappe. Davids. Great vision. Calafiori. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's picked out the run. David Villa gets through on his own. Throw in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bellingham is onto this. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Played into space. Floated through. David Villa receives it in a good position here.
The attendance for this match was 51,577.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. And this is Hazard. And he's running through. It's Hazard! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, and the shots! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was a given. It always was.
Martinez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Southampton grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Hazard. Davids. And here's Mbappe. Beckenbauer gets across and deals with it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hakimi. Calafiori. Davids. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Hazard. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Roberto Carlos! Decent hit from there. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Goes for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Messi, can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer simply refused to be outdone there. Tunisia do have a chance to counter here. Played out towards the right wing. Cafu.
Tunisia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Mbappe.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Oh, can he get onto this? Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. So that's it. It is all over. Southampton have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Martinez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Fan clubs celebrating their wedding anniversary.
Well, how will we
today.
look back on that?
Well, I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And here's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get it through? And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard clears. And he cuts out the supply. Davids! Davids! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Davids!
So, a breakthrough already. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he decides to cross it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's the end of that. It all starts. He's tried one! Evident relief all round. They dodged a bullet here. Taken back almost at once. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard. And Iniesta. Davids. Mbappe. Looking for the run. Calafiori attempts a clearance. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. Iniesta. Here's a chance! Cafu. And it's Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Schmeichel with the clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckenbauer makes the interception. It's a searching pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he welcomes it in. Alaba calmly anticipates. Cafu. And it's Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. And that's a simple one for the keeper. No, again, there's no way through. Rijkaard. Davids. Nice looking ball. Floated through. That's a decent clearance. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. Great ball, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tunisia with the corner, there first. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal.
He's going for goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk. And it's Kadiolu. Koulibaly is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now, can they get him away? And it's Davids. Davids was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids, that's a nicely weighted pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Added time.
Koulibaly. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon...
Terrific header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Thinks about the shot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely aimed pass. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he's gone looking for safety. Hakimi. Has a look and place it forward. Davids, great defending, strong and determined. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. No, he's just misjudged that one. David Villa is onto this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koulibaly goes on a charge down the left. Calafiori getting this one clear.
52,820.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Threads one in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's been flattened there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Danger averted for now. Davids. And it's Messi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Villa. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. Alaba deals with that comfortably.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And that was very necessary.
Substitution.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Dijk. Now then, the ball's come loose. Koulibaly kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has not gone well. Kvaratskhelia, and the finish! He should have put that one away.
Kvaratskhelia really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Tunisia have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a throw. Now it's De Bruyne, looking for a runner. Messi's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's superb. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Davids. He is just caressing the ball. Van Dijk.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1 minute added
So
time.
just 1 extra minute for stoppages. A probing pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
How would you
allowed
summarise
in the
what
areas
we've
shown
seen
on
today
this
then,
map.
Jim?
Thank you very
It's just a
much for your
bad day at the
cooperation.
office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers...
David Villa! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Guti. Bellingham. Davids. He is through here. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, delightful ball. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Davids. Aimed in towards the centre. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That looks a cracking ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Roberto Carlos. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Great chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Tottenham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, there's the clearance. Cafu has given away a free kick. And it's Kadiolu. He's in a good... And Guti! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Number 23.
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Floated through. David Villa! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Picked out brilliantly. Tunisia have their second corner now. And the shot! Tunisia have their third corner. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Davids. Ambitious ball here. And there's Greengrass and the volley. No, he's missed it.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Drogba. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed beyond the defence. Cross from Cafu.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's intervened well there. Gavi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And this is Drogba. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked out the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
He's gone for goal!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alaba was in no mood for any of that. Rijkaard. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And he skips past his man. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a sharp pass. And he's worked it through. Real chance! Goal! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Tunisia take the lead. David Villa concedes a free kick for that. He's looking wide. Calafiori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
3 minutes added time.
Great vision. He's having a shot! This possibly the last play of the half. Khan comes out and deals with it. He whips in across. Roberto Carlos. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Hello attendees, this is
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rijkaard. Davids. And it's Bellingham. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tunisia get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back. But can he finish? It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Looking to play him in. Great ball and he's in. He goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Tunisia, oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And that is high. And it's Davids. Gavi is onto this. It's run loose here. Gavi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. David Villa. And the shot! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 9, David Villa. Substitution in progress.
Tunisia are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rijkaard. This looks promising. Played in. Climbs up big! And that's wide.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's in on goal. He's shoots! It's there! And This is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Tunisia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Knocks it into space. Always onto this. Now there's a fine ball. Always played it in low. And he gets rid in a hurry. And back in possession. There's the shot! Oh, impressive strike. Tottenham choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
No, that's been intercepted. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Looking for options for movement. Tottenham are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Drogba. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gavi. And it's been played through. Drogba. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Number 24.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Yamal, looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted. He's found the way through. David Villa shapes to shoot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Mbappe! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Drogba. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. Cleared away. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Now it's Drogba. Davids proves too strong. That's a... Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa. Tries a shot! And he's missed it.
Substitution.
Tunisia making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very late.
Good ball, good take. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. He could be in here. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Drogba. Now he's got space here. Guti. Now it's Drogba. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alaba. Davids has created 1 goal already. And it's Guti. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So that's it. It is all over. Tottenham cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.